Welcome back to Excellent Group Coaching, where we help you grow. This is a focus on being effective with your planner. So we have calls we need to track, appointments we need to put in, CPOs, recommendations, and we want to make sure that we're on top of everything we're looking to do. And I found that this has been an effective way to manage your Cutco business by having everything in your planner, tracking your activity in your planner, your results in your planner. That way you're set up for success. So if you have a planner and you have a tracker and you have a bunch of different things where you're putting in information and stuff like that, and it's not in all one place, hopefully this helps you and gives you some clarity on how you want to accomplish that. Check it out. For this example, I put Thursday and Friday together so you can see how you would utilize that. So check it out. We'll start on Thursday. Thursday morning, we're planning on making calls. So we have made, reach, booked in the time that we're planning on making calls. And we track them and we put we tally every 5. We always want to have a focus no matter what to make at least 20 calls in the morning. Depending on what our efficiency is, we may reach 2 to 3 to 4 people, which allows us to book 1, 2, 3, or 4 appointments in the morning, and that's the goal ideally. And as you can see, you put in your appointment times, the name, the customer who referred them in parentheses, the address, directions, CPO, recommendations, and how many yeses. We want to keep track of all that stuff in our planner after the appointment. Something we always want to make a focus on is making 5 calls before and 5 calls after, or making 5 calls after each appointment. That's going to be big to make sure we can stay on track as far as our call goals for the day. After your last appointment for the day, you want to be sure to calculate your total CPO, recs, and yeses for the day, and put it at the end after your last appointment for the day. And as you can see, Thursday night, we're making phone calls, and the goal to make at least, if you're making calls for 2 hours, 3 hours, how many calls can you make? You can make 35 to 40 calls an hour, depending on how many numbers you have and how effective you're trying to be with your time. So the rule of thumb is always 30 to 35 to 40 calls an hour, depending on how many numbers you have and how many appointments you're looking to get done. And then after your call, you're done making calls for the day, you want to add up the amount of calls you made for the day so you can put that in your tracker, which also allows you to know what your activity was for today, and know if you were behind on calls, your next couple days, if you don't have the appointments you lined up, what activity we do to create that or not create that. So it's a good thing to do to keep a track and also keep that in mind.